Yo ho! It's been a long time coming, but I think we're in the top 5 now. Number 5 in my personal top 25 MCs of all time. Yeah, it seems like it's been like 4 months. I think it'll probably be like another month or whatever until I do the rest here. Yeah, holidays in a couple weeks, so yeah, I won't be able to do anything for a little bit, but yeah, so in at number 5, no other than, actually, you know, I covered his group last week. If you watched number 6 group, of course I talked him up then, but in at number 5, Scarface. An MC that I've always thought is super underrated. I mean, a lot of people do give him his props, but you know, when you think of initial like really dope MCs, a lot of people don't think of Scarface. Maybe because it's lyrical content, I don't know, but you know, putting all that aside, I mean, the man's just a pure genius. I mean, the Get Up Boys material was, you know, amazing. But his solo material is just fucking phenomenal, and how consistent he's been in his career is just on a whole nother level. I mean, he's got something like, you know, 12 or 10 albums, 11, I don't know, whatever it is here. This is his debut, 1991, Mr. Scarface is Back. This is a great debut record for Scarface. You know, the opening little skit at the beginning for Mr. Scarface, you know, Mr. Scarface, fucking, every time I hear that I get it stuck in my head. And then, you know, he's got his pimp songs on here. It's a very early record, but he's got very dark material, very dark, just almost like horror-ish, you know, plots to his songs and stuff. Like Murder by Reason of Insanity is such a dark song. Diary of a Madman, like super dark. One of my favorite songs on here is A Minute to Pray, A Second to Die, which is, you know, it's just so fucking dark. And Scarface talks about death quite a bit in his music, and he really paints that dark, vivid picture of just death and stuff. And I always go back to the realism of Mind Playing Tricks on Me. You know, that type of material that just, it's just so easy to envision what he's talking about. This whole album, it does the same thing. You know, if you're not even a fan of it, you know, you can't deny the fact that this shit kind of hits home a little bit. You know, it's so dark and deathly and just gangster at the same time. You know, like I said, I'm a fan of all sorts of hip hop, and you know, obviously having Scarface is high, which, you know, a lot of people really do though. Like, I've talked to a lot of people that, you know, Scarface is Scarface, man. He's amazing, you know, career-wise and everything. But the debut album, Mr. Scarface is Back, fantastic stuff. Born Killer, fucking just straight up gangster killer shit. That song always makes me laugh. But I think my favorite song on here is definitely Minute to Pray, A Second to Die. Fucking love that track, man. And Mr. Scarface, of course, is super classic. Scarface is, am I fucking this up here? No, I'm totally not. Okay. Fucking having a brain fart. The World Is Yours, obviously the parody of, not parody, but maybe a, you know, giving up to Mr. Tony Montana here. Scarface, this is an album that I find that never really gets talked about. Maybe singles off this album do, or certain songs do. Now I Feel You is probably one of the most fucking real songs ever. It's a long track, it paints a really good fucking, it's just that ghetto, you know, struggling in the ghetto kind of shit, and I love the story that he tells in that. It's just awesome, man. I find this album super underrated. A lot of people don't, they kind of override it, man. Like I said, it's just about the certain songs on here. Now I Feel Ya, I love that track. Strictly for the funk lovers, man. Big fan of this shit, man. Die With Your Boots On it once again. You know, Come and Egg, The Wall, Let Me Roll. You Don't Hear Me Though. Like, there's a lot of gangster ass tracks on here, man. You know, at the South at the time, this shit was fucking banging, like totally banging hardcore. Big fan of this record. N.O. Joe did a great job on the production. I like the early production on that. So next up, probably the most. Well, a lot of people consider this to be the best Scarface album in the catalog. The Diary. It probably is my favorite record. It's a short album. It's got really dope songs. It's just gangster. The beats are fucking dope. Yeah, I guess I know Joe, Mike Dean did production. You know, Brad even did stuff. I think he did the intro. Yeah. Probably the most classic shit. I mean, I Seen a Man Die is so fucking eerie. Once again, he always seems to have those really dark, eerie songs on here. The White Sheets, No Tears, Jesse James, Hand of the Dead Body featuring Ice Cube. It's just a fucking amazing song. Awesome video. I love Cube's verse on that track. It's so good. Mine Playing Tricks 94. I do like, you know, it's not even a remix of the song. It's just kind of revisiting the song. Going Down. It's a cool song. But no, definitely a fucking great album. Love the album cover. Always love this record. Awesome. I mean, most people say it's his best album. I can't argue. The Untouchable, which is playing in the background right now. I remember when this album first came out. Actually, my girlfriend bought it for me for my birthday. Actually, back in '97 or whatever. It came out in '97, yeah. At the time, and I remember listening to it 2 or 3 times in a row and just being like, "Fuck!" I was so disappointed because Untouchable, No Warning, No Warning, Southside. Just too short for me. I was so mad. I wanted to hear more of those tracks. You know, and then I was really disappointed with the song Game Over on here because too short and Dre didn't even rap in the song. But over time, this album really grew on me. I came to love this record, man. It's another really, really dark feeling album. Songs like this right now, Smile, which is obviously just a really fucking dark and just dismal track, man. Like, it just kind of puts you down a little bit. Maybe gets you up, I don't know. Fuck. Money Makes the Road Go Round with Jazz is dope. Your Money or Your Life, like, just hardcore darkness, man. Scarface, this is a great album though, man. This is one that, like I said, grew on me over time. You know, if you're not a big fan of this record, definitely listen to it a little more. It's got some funky ass fucking beats on it, man. It's a dark album. The My Homies double CD. This is basically just Scarface and friends. Pretty much every song. I think there's only 2 songs in the entire record that are solo Scarface songs. My Homies and Greed, which are actually both really fucking dope songs on here. It's got pretty much everybody from the Fifth Ward, Represent Rap a lot at the time. You know, it's got Bushwick on here. Well, Be Legit, of course, from the Click. You got Devin the Dude. You know, Tell, of course, was Swap Money at the time. Face Mob's on here. Tupac, Master P, fucking Willie D, Too Short, Gram to a Key, 3-2, Underground Kings. The fucking list goes on. Do or Die, fucking Ghetto Twins. E-Rock, you know, from Fifth Ward Boys. Menace Clan was on here. Big Mike, DMG, of course, both those guys made appearances in Get A Boy Records. I'm a big fan of Devin's songs on here, man. Boo Boon, which is off his first record. Fuck Faces, Too Short, and Tell Him Devin, one of my favorite songs on here, man. I'm a big fan of In My Blood with Big Mike and DMG, Yuck Mouth. This one took a long time for me to grow on me too. You know, overall, it's not a Scarface. It's, you know, branded like a solo record, but it's not actually a solo record. I mean, come on. This is a compilation record. There is some really good fucking tracks on here. I do recommend this though. It is pretty good. Next up, The Last of a Dying Breed, another really fucking dark record by. It just opens, you know, with Birth and then, you know, Going Out, you know, at the release date. The Last of a Dying Breed, the very first song on the album, just fucking blew me away. Look Into My Eyes, another fucking really dark fucking journey into Scarface's fucking black world. But then he's got songs like It Ain't Part 2, which is, the original one is off the Till Death Do Us Part record. Actually, like the part 2 of this track's good. The Down With Us, of course, has the, you know, that beat. Everybody knows that. OG to Me, which is fucking really good. Gangsta Shit. Conspiracy Theory, which is a fucking mind fuck of a song. And Yo, I think it's with Redman in there, In and Out, which is fucking really dope. This is a really underrated record. I always fucking love this record, man. I bought this when I first moved into my first year of music school or engineering school. I bought this and I listened to it like non-stop, man. My roommate he hated this type of music, man. All he listened to was like, I don't know, man. Just if it wasn't from the East Coast, man, he didn't listen to it. By the end of the year, he was loving this shit, man. I got him read into it. But, you know, I think it's a really it's a good album, man. Good concept album. Scarface the Fix. A lot of people are, saying that this might even be better than the Diary. This is a really fucking cool release. I always thought this was actually kind of cool with the baggy shit in here. Yeah, I can't. I think all the tracks are on the fucking. I really can't stand when albums are like this, but when you actually gotta like fucking hunt for the song titles and shit. I always forget song titles. That's why I'm always looking for them. Yeah, Scarface the Fix. I believe this album got 5 mics in the source. I think by this time I'd stopped reading the source because I bought every issue of the source from like 1990 till like pretty much around 2000. Yeah, that magazine went downhill. This is a great fucking record though, man. I gotta say, man, In Between Us with Nas, fucking an amazing track. I could not say enough good things about that, man. Guess Who's Back is good with Jay-Z and Venus Siegel. In Cold Blood, amazing. On My Block, fucking love Scarface when he does songs like that. Those kind of feel good songs. What Can I Do with Kelly Price? Fucking amazing track, man. This is a really fucking good album, man. Like I can't stress enough how good this one is. If you're not a Scarface fan, maybe even check this one out first. I always, tell people to check out albums, from the start to, from the beginning to the end. But, the early Scarface stuff might actually scare you away if you're not really into him. Check out maybe something like this, maybe give you a little idea, get a feel for him, and then go to his other stuff. Awesome fucking record. Never recommend that enough. Next up was an unofficial release by Scarface. Actually, Rap-A-Lot put this out. I think at the time when he wasn't leaving Rap-A-Lot, he was doing Def Jam South, I think at the time, president or whatever. They put this out. It's kind of unofficial, but it's actually got some pretty good songs on here. I know Bitch Niggas, it's a diss to. I can't fucking remember right now. Somebody, if you know, leave it down in the comments. I can't remember right now. I don't know, man. It's okay. All My Grind was okay with Zero. Like, it had some random features on here. Zero was kind of just up and coming at the time in 2003 when this was released. What's the song I'm thinking? Maybe it's Recognize, actually. Recognize is a dope track on here. Invincible, I think, was dope. Fucking with Bass. Not bad. Like the covers, obviously, the Scarface cover, but unofficial overall. My Homies Part 2. Scarface. The first disc. Fuck, I hate when they don't have the fucking features on the back. That drives me fucking nuts. I'm gonna say the second disc is a lot of actually. It's kind of like more of a compilation deal. I think Scarface on a bunch of songs and stuff. This is basically the same idea as the first one, just a bunch of basically fucking compilation under Scarface's name here. There's some pretty dope songs in here there, man. Never Snitch, I think, is fucking dope. Yeah, I don't know. It's good though. I actually didn't mind this. This actually took a little bit for me to grow on, but I eventually ended up getting the double disc one because this one seems to be a little harder to find for some reason. Next up was 2007's Made record. I actually was a big fan of this record, man. A lot of people didn't really like it too much, but I love fucking Burn, Big Dog Status, Never. There was Dollar was fucking cool, man. Who Do You Believe In? Fucking Get Out of My Face. There's a lot of really fucking dope tracks on here, man. Another Scarface album that's just solid, and if you're a fan of Scarface, it's just another record you need to have. And then Emeritus, which is, I think Latin for going out on top, I believe. Oh, fuck, I think it might even tell you. It actually does on the back here. Retired or honorably discharged or from active professional duty. Wow, I don't think I ever fucking noticed that. Interesting. This album, honestly, in my opinion, one of the weaker Scarface albums. It was decent. I wouldn't say overly the best. I wasn't happy to see a Lil Wayne feature on here at all because I fucking hate him. A little too many features for me. A little too many guys on here that I didn't really know who they were. I like hearing guys that I don't really know too much. Maybe not on the Scarface record because he's too good for me to have features on there, if that makes any sense. There's just certain guys I like to hear do solo songs, and Scarface is one of them. But I did like, you know, there were some good songs. High Powered I really liked on here. I think High Note was cool too, but yeah. And then next up was the latest release of Scarface Dope Man Music, which is an official mixtape. You know, it's really short, man. 16 tracks. It plays through really short. It's actually not bad, though. In my opinion, it's worth owning. I did like it. Scarface has apparently another. I know he's got an album coming out with Bean Siegel. Apparently, it's going to be released early next year. And he apparently has another solo record coming out. I read something on it, and it might be coming out earlier or later this year. Who fucking knows, though, really. I really hope that he comes up with something else, because Scarface is fucking amazing, representing Houston, Texas, you know, original South, man, that's what I always call it. There wasn't really, I mean, Rap-A-Lot kind of put the South really on the map, you know. Yeah, Scarface number 5. Leave your comments if you agree, disagree, got anything to say about the records, maybe some shit I didn't know, who knows. I'm not a fucking god, I don't know everything. Anyways, thanks for watching and subscribing. Peace out.